Right, so they said it was overthinking. They said Cypriots were being dramatic. They said that concerns about Israeli land buying on the island, in light of the land and property seizures observed in Palestine, were just paranoid nonsense. It couldn't possibly happen here, could it? That anyone raising the alarm about such things just didn't understand how investment works, and, well, they might just perhaps be anti-Semitic. And then a Cypriot court sentenced an Israeli businessman to 5 years in prison for developing property in the Turkish-controlled north that still legally belonged to Greek Cypriots displaced in 1974. An Israeli stealing land for development in Cyprus then, is it? Well, suddenly the hysteria doesn't look so hysterical, does it? Suddenly the warnings don't look so wild. The thing people were told could never happen here had already actually happened, and it took a criminal prosecution to force everyone to say it out loud. An Israeli has been caught doing in Cyprus what they've been doing for decades in Palestine. So how come they can be prosecuted for it in one state, but not the other then? Right, so an Israeli court involved in selling land that didn't belong to them, happening in Cyprus, where warnings about the scale of Israeli purchases on the island have been warned about and ignored for quite some time. But the break in the end came in a courtroom, not in a policy paper, not in a parliamentary debate, but in the one place where the state has to stop pretending it didn't know what was going on. A Cypriot judge sentenced Israeli businessman Shimon Eichert to 5 years in prison for developing land in the Turkish-controlled north of Cyprus that is still legally owned by Greek Cypriots displaced in 1974. He pleaded guilty to 40 charges related to unlawful development and sale of property that did not belong to him. His defence said he was acting as support for his son, who oversaw the companies involved, and that his health should be considered. The court recognised a crime of continuation, though.